3 months, 40 million power. That's the goal. But after getting zeroed and sitting in the alliance where nobody is actually online, I realized something needs to change. Before we jump to this video, make sure to hit one like and subscribe for more Age of Empires mobile content and turn the bell notification so every time I post a video or I go live, you're going to get a notification so you're not going to miss anything. First thing first is one huge realization that I did, and yeah, where my power is sitting right now. I'm like 22.7, let's say 22.8 million power. This is the power right now. We start with 20, and for like 6 days we get 2.7 million power. Some of the power is actually boosting some of my heroes, but I realized something, and this is with the buildings. Right now my town center is level 31. But before I jump to the building, I have to clear one other problem. And this is my alliance. I was in one alliance that I was not even able to, you know, to have my my construction level 25 with 25 helps. It was like at best 20 helps for like 2 days. 2 days my research are sitting or my building, and I get 20 helps. So from there I understand that something have to change in my progression if I want to progress in good direction. And there was one person on my previous video, by the way, if you didn't watch my challenge video or the first video, go check it out after this video. But there was one person who told me, yo Burgas, you have to change your alliance, and he's absolutely correct. Alliance these days in Age of Empires Mobile are playing crucial part. Not only that, you're going to get your helps, and each of these help is actually reducing the timing by a lot, by having like, let's say 10, 15, 20 day researches. Each help is actually reducing by a lot the timing. I mean, it's reducing the time needs to be researched or built. So you definitely need that. On top of that, you're getting a lot of resources. Now if I go in the alliance, there is a gifts, and if your alliance is placed inside are spending over something, you're going to be able to get some gifts from here. And as you can see right now, I have in the advance, I have something like 12 I would say 12 chests that I can actually loot. I'm going to just claim all, but yeah, still it's giving something in extra here. On top of that, the events, something that I really was actually forgetting about. But if your alliance is not participating anywhere, you're not going to receive absolutely nothing. So from system here, I think my alliance, like say we're glory, seasonal rewards we're having here, desolate desert alliance ranking, we're at your alliance has achieved number 6, and by clicking getting all of the rewards, look how many rewards right now we're getting. This is crazy. We're getting 6 of these whales or wheels for the horse search. We get 25,000 imperial coins, 30 day with this thing, 30 day glory ember frame, and a lot of speed ups. This is like 101 hour speed ups. I don't know if you can actually see it. This is very nice, and this is all because I actually enter in the active alliance. That's why I strongly believe alliances is something that you have to go you have to go in the best one. Now I was actually having this thing on my mind, but this alliance was having some requirements that I was have to first cover before I join, and I covered the power. It's actually just power. I mean, how much power I'm going to need to join there. So yeah, we actually did that with the alliance. And yeah, my old alliance, it was something horrible. Right now I'm getting tons of coins, tons of whatever. So yeah, the new alliance change everything. Now let's talk about the 40 million and how I start actually feeling this whole thing. And right now we're going to talk about the buildings and the researches. As you can see, my buildings are level 30. My hospital is level 30, stable, archer range, swordsman barrack, pikeman barrack, etc. Town center level 31, market, warehouse, blacksmith. You see all the numbers there. What is the issue that I'm having right now with the power and hitting this 40 million power in 3 months is I actually was, as I mentioned in my previous video, you can go and check it out. I was having one solid period where I was AFK and I get attacked a lot. So I get a lot of my troops killed, but my buildings and my researches are still here. So by limiting myself over a point of some buildings and researches, because I cannot go unlimited. I mean, I cannot go unlimited in the building researches. Also, you know, to upgrade the building, you're also going to need these keys. I don't have like 220 keys, I have like 123. So we're having even limitation from this point that we're needing these keys. Is at one point I will not be able to get enough power boost from my buildings, and researchers till tier 9 I have a lot of time to actually get some power boost from, but from the building I'm not quite sure I'm going to be able to benefit right now. Training ground, training how, you know, we are also working over our merchant stuffs. But yeah, just wanted to point out that the buildings may actually be an issue because they're not giving anything. I mean, they're giving anything, but it requests keys. I don't know how, when I'm going to get keys. There is still some buildings that can be leveled up. Even the hospital, everything above level 30 is requiring these keys. 120 keys. All of my keys is just going to go for this hospital. This is something that I really don't like. If I want to go and upgrade the archery range, it's going to ask me for 60 of these keys. But if I go and I have to basically build the gold mine before the archer, and the gold mine asks me for 20. And yeah, everything is limited to these keys. And right now in the mightiest governor, we have a chance. Okay, this thing I guess actually finished, but I was having a chance to, you know, get some keys from there. We definitely need more places to get the keys. Now the other thing is resources. I don't have that much problems with the resources. I have some gathering boosters or changes that I did, so we're getting more resources. But yeah, resource is not going to be an issue at the end of the day. For me personally, right now I'm leveling up my tavern. What this is going to give me is extra hero level limit from 110 to 115. So we're going to be able to level up our Lubu, our Attila, and Zhao Ui. We're going to be able. Is it was Zhao Ui? I'm not quite sure. Zhao Yun. Zhao Yun. We're going to be able, but so far I believe it's realistic to hit 40 million. Still I have decent amount to speed up. I'm going to make a separate video where I'm going to go, or maybe I'm going to do it on stream. I don't know, it's going to be either video or stream. I'm not like 100% sure right now, where I'm going to boost my power by a lot, but still I need a lot of resources. I have speed ups, I don't have resources. I mean, this sounds crazy, but this is the reality I'm living right now. So you do not miss that. Don't forget to hit one like on the video. Also subscribe for more Age of Empire mobile content. Other thing that I want to point out in my progression is things are actually one idea more slow from what I was actually expecting. Oh my god, somebody steal this thing. What I mean by that is, you know, every day you're doing something Okay, this one is a good one. You're doing something and you're expecting some power boost, but at one point, this power boost is just less and less, especially when you want to double your account in like 3 months. So it's not that easy. I was thinking it's going to be easy. I start questioning everything I'm doing right now. Am I going to actually hit this 40 million in 3 months? Just this challenge, but still, this challenge is actually pushing me, pushing me to be more precise, more active, more everything in the game. And I'm excited, even if I do it or not do it, at least I'm going to have some clear vision. Is this 20 million achievable for 3 months? If I achieve like 10 million, I'm going to know that with normal gameplay, because I'm doing something I'm playing active, let's say active. I'm playing active, but yeah, if I put extra effort, how far I can actually go. If I don't put that much effort, how far I can go. Just having a clear picture how the things can go, and nobody so far is doing that in Age of Empire Mobile. So the people can have clear idea with one active account from 20 million how far it can go, can it for 3 months, and can it actually hit like 40 million at the end of the day. So yeah, guys, if you go that far in this video, make sure you hit one like, also subscribe for more Age of Empire Mobile content, and turn the bell notification so you don't miss any video or live stream. I wish you a great day. Here I'm going to put one video, you can go and check it out. It can be also interesting, or you can go and actually check it out, this video, the beginning of this challenge, that's jumping from 20 million to 40 million. I wish you a great day, and see you in the next video.